Tom's movie, MI3, comes out tomorrow, and it's going to be huge. Tom, you can see what you like about Tom. He can open a movie. It's just his mouth he can't shut, but it's he can open a movie. Boom! MI3 tomorrow. It's going to be a big movie. It's going to be a big movie. It must be a great time in his life. New baby, big movie. It's going to be, and it's the summer of movies with initials. It's a big. That's the trend this summer. Last weekend it was RV. Tomorrow MI3. Then X3. Then the Paris Hilton movie STD. That'll be coming. No! Yeah, I think that opens wide pretty soon. That's how they talk about movies! Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to catch that one. Anyway, what? These people are filthy, I'm so sorry. Anyway, MI3 is the beginning of the summer blockbuster season. So I'm very excited about that. The big movies all through the summer. It means last weekend's #1 movie, RV, that'll be blown off the road. That'll be gone. I don't know if you've seen the RV movie. Very, very funny movie, apparently. I haven't seen it, of course. No, it is. It's a great movie. I've seen most of it. All right, I've seen the poster. I've seen the poster of the movie. But in the movie RV, I know a bit about it. Robin Williams, in the movie, he tries to bond with his family in an RV, and I've heard it's a very funny movie. I don't know, being cooped up in a cramped space with your family sounds kind of like a horror movie to me, to be honest. 2 weeks in a tiny little, let's drive around. My family vacations when I was a kid, my dad worked in the post office. We couldn't afford an RV. We used to go out in the back of his post office truck. No kid. No seatbelts, none of the big padded child thing they strap them in like Hannibal Lecter, none of that. Are the kids safe? Yeah, they can't move. No, we were thrown in the back of the post office van. Hang on, kids! It was nice practice for later on when I was getting arrested. But I'm thinking about good times. Bang, bang. That RV movie, though, it must be very difficult to get actors to be in that movie. Because you're saying to the actor, you want to make a movie where the action takes place in a trailer. Because all actors do all day is spend their days, waiting in a trailer to go onto the movie set. Some of these actors actually grew up in trailers. A lot of them. A lot of them are going back to the trailers pretty soon as well. But when they're making the RV movie, they have to get, the actors to come out of their trailers, walk across, the way, and then into another trailer. That's confusing for an actor. I know they're handsome, but they're not the sharpest tacks in the box, if you know what I'm saying. I know they can run fast and go, hey, freeze, and all that, but they're not that bright. I know, I've been an actor. We get confused easily. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, I know. I don't get the attraction of the RV lifestyle. I don't, really, because I don't like the idea of moving house every day. Moving is one of the most stressful things in life, apparently. All these studies, it's like moving, getting divorced. These are the big stresses. So, like, being in an RV is like getting divorced every day. I can't afford that. I've done it twice and I'm flat broke. I can't do that again. Time to do it again. Don't awe me. It's worth it. Anyway, we can edit that out. No, I'm talking about the people in the RVs. They like the RVs because they can travel without giving up the comforts of home. That's why they like them. But not really, because in an RV, everything's flimsy. Sometimes that can happen at home, but that's a different story for a different night. No, in the RV. Sometimes, in the RV, your dinner table turns into your bed. Like it folded up, turns into your bed. So in an RV, you can have sex on the dinner table. I can do that at my dinner table at home. I can do that. Ferguson, party of one, this way. Off you go. Yeah. Ferguson. Ferguson, party of one. Your usual table? Yes, Francois. Care to join me? No, thank you, sir. In an RV, you're in an RV, you have to travel with your chores. You go on vacation, but you take your chores with you. You have to clean up after yourself. You have to empty the chemical toilet, all that kind of stuff. That's why I don't... Empty Chemical Toilet, by the way, was the name of my first band. That's why when I travel, I don't... I know. But look, that's why when I travel, I don't like to be in the RVs. I like to be in a hotel. Because, you know, someone else does your chores when you're in a hotel. You finish eating your dinner in a hotel, throw the plate against the wall. Someone else is going to get it. You don't do that? I always do that. Yeah, people in hotels love that. Gives them something to talk about. Did you see what he did in room 113? What? Threw his plate against the wall. Oh, Scottish people. You know what I enjoy doing in the hotels is throwing the TV into the swimming pool. Makes me feel... They love that. They love it. I'm not keen on the flat screens. They're difficult to get. But I like the old TVs where they were on the cart. You know, you get to one side of the room and then roll them right across and then push them right out of the window. The flat screens, you can't. You have to skim them. You got to throw your TV into the swimming pool or you're not on vacation, quite frankly. Then you call the front desk and say, "Excuse me, my TV's not working. The picture's all bubbly. Send someone to fix it, please." Anyway, I have never travelled in an RV, is what I'm saying. I'm talking about RVs. Yeah, I was anyway, and I'm going to go back to it. I've never travelled in an RV, but I did used to be in rock and roll bands, and punk rock, actually, which is kind of like rock and roll, except not as good. And I know, but it's not. Come on. Anyway, we toured the UK on a bus in the band I was in. And, you know, there's a very strict hierarchy in bands about who's higher up, who's lower down. You know, the guitarist, the drummer, and all that kind of stuff. And all groupies are not created equally either. Because you get the guitarist groupies, and then you get singer groupies, then you get the crack addicts, and then you get the hobos, then you get the crack addict hobo groupies, then the roadie groupies, and then the drummer. That was me. That was the drummer. Bottom of the food chain. Drummer. Actually, below the drummer, you get the bus driver groupies. Who are just basically other bus drivers, really. That's... Anyway, there's one rule when you're on a rock and roll bus with a band, when they've got the... because they've got the chemical toilet on that as well. No number twos on the bus. You've got to wait for a rest stop. That's how you know you're in punk rock, by the way. You use the term number two. I can't live with this number two in my life anymore. What am I talking about? RVs. You know what? I'm talking about RVs. You know who loves the RVs is old people, retirees. People retire and then they travel the whole year round, which seems a little tricky to me. You know, you get to the end of your driving years and then you get the biggest damn thing in the world to drive. You have to do the... Yeah, a lot of these people are doing the overhand wheel-holding technique as well. And you see these RVs, they travel in packs, they're like convoys. They invade towns like locusts. They're all coming in. CBS should do their next, scary movie, because they did Shark Attack and then the Locust movie. They should do RV Invasion. When codgers attack. You hear them first, the sound of the walkers. What do I smell? It's Bengay! There he is! Do you know who loves the RVs? NASCAR fans love the RVs. They even have a spot on the NASCAR tracks to park the RVs. You can go and park your RV right there. Do you know what would be great? RV NASCAR racing. senior citizens racing round a bank track, 15 miles an hour with the blinkers on. No! Ah!
Worldwide Pants.